Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester will console lonely Liam Spencer, while Poppy Nozawa delivers a final warning to John Finnegan. At the Precipice House, Liam will have a catch-up session with Steffy and admit he's feeling a little misplaced. Liam aloud. His life would look a lot different than it presently does, so he'll struggle with how effects have turned out. Of course, Liam will probably have his failed marriages on his mind. Although Liam is glad Steffy set up happiness with Finn, he still has to live with losing her. Liam couldn't keep his romantic relationship with Hope Logan complete either, so he'll have some tough losses on his mind. Still, Steffy will give Liam a vim talk and make a sincere gesture of some kind. That could involve Kelly Spencer and a memorial of all the blessings Liam has left to count. Steffy may point out that Liam is a great father, and there's still a family with Kelly no matter what. Liam still has a family with Hope and Beth Spencer as well, so there are good effects in his life he can celebrate. While Steffy comforts lonely Liam and tries to lift his spirits, Poppy will formally again push Finn to keep his mouth shut about Luna Nozawa's maternity. Finn plans to give Steffy updates on the sun stunner he just discovered, but Poppy will continue to contend that's the wrong call. After Poppy makes another vaticination about the consequences of Finn coming clean, she'll hope it's enough to halt his concession. Nonetheless, Finn will feel like Steffy deserves the verity and will launch his big admission in the coming occurrences. It's just a matter of whether Finn will actually go through with telling Steffy about being Luna's biopater. Finn's going to make a tough choice before the week's over, so stay tuned for all the shocking news ahead. Poppy Nozawa to demand John Finnegan's silence. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester Finnegan has a sweet gesture for Liam Spencer. Finn to be working a double at the sanitarium. Despite having to work a double shift, Finn isn't trying to avoid Steffy. Finn knows this is a huge stunner he's about to drop about Luna Nozawa. Finn also knows that Steffy and him need time to bandy it without interruptions or being rushed for time. At the same time, the longer that Finn detainments this, the worse it's going to be. Plus, Finn always runs the threat of Steffy chancing out some other way. While Finn has formally made his decision, Poppy is hoping she can change his mind. Finn has formally told Poppy constantly that he's telling Steffy the verity. Still, Poppy is freaking out because she eventually has a real relationship with Lee Finnegan. Poppy knows that if Lee ever learned what she did all those times agone, there would be no remission. After all, Poppy is a bloodsucker. While Finn is figuring out what he's going to say, Steffy makes a sweet gesture. This sweet gesture isn't to Finn but to Liam. Still, it's teased in a daily exercise clip that Liam is going through a rough time. Liam doesn't feel to know what to make of his life or what direction to go in coming. So, perhaps Steffy's sweet gesture will help Liam a bit. What happens when Ridge Forrester returns home after his Forrester Creations visit? Ridge will have plenitude to say about Carter Walton, Hope Logan, and Brooke Logan. Perhaps the Forrester family will work on exploiting Hope and Brooke's simulated relationship. There's also the situation with Luna. While Luna seems to be turning a corner, she'll face a big test latterly this week. Plus, how will Luna reply to literacy that Finn is her real father? Luna Nozawa's maternity has been a hot content since she arrived at Forrester Creations last time. In fact, she indeed killed one of her implicit daddies and also tried to fake her own maternity test and jet her back due child support on Bill Spencer. We know the verity about Luna's pater now, but does she formally know? When Luna went guileful and lost her marbles, she did a lot of poking at her mama's apartment and began going through her old paperwork and letters. There's a possibility that Luna Nozawa figured out the verity about her uncle Dr. John Finnegan, and that's why she spiraled. However, that also explains some of her wrathfulness towards Steffy Forrester, if she formerly knew that Finn was her father. Finn and Luna have no way been near, but she has always admired her aged kinsman and respected him. Still, she may not indeed want to go to Finn with that news yet, if Luna made the shocking discovery that her mama slept with her kinsman and made her. Luna has no idea that her pater just set about the verity too. Still, that would also explain a lot of her enmity and wrathfulness towards her own mama, if Luna said about the verity about her bio-pater. She was willing to let Poppy rot in captivity for a crime she knew she didn't commit. All signs are pointing to Luna getting out of this mess because of her internal health. Learning that your mama slept with your kinsman and took his purity might be what touched off Luna to lose it. Do you suppose that Luna formerly knows who her real pater is and is spooked to defy him? Or indeed hysterical that Dr. Finn will be shamed of her? New ideas for the Forrester clan. They're determined to get their company back and are willing to do anything to make it be. Despite Hope Logan's hissy fit and Ridge Forrester's talk, Carter Walton refuses to admit he made a massive mistake when he stole Forrester creations from a family that considered him one of their own. Carter claims he's guarding the company by moving it into the future. He also says he feels proud of standing up for Hope when Steffy Forrester Finnegan calls her all feathers of sliding names. Hearing that changed a lot of effects for Carter. It indeed made him confess his weird passions for Hope. Ridge tried to play on his fellowship with Carter, but his words did no good. Carter will no way admit he was wrong indeed if he knows deep down inside that he was. A new game plan? When Ridge returns home, he tells Eric Forrester and Steffy that he can tell Carter is ready to delve. But he's not relatively there yet. That tracks with the moods and Forrester reported, giving them all hope, but not that hope. In fact, that hope was the only one happy after the jewelry drop. Steffy, Ridge, and Eric sit down to communicate a new idea to get the company back. Daphne Rose is still around and might be suitable to pull off her temptation act now that there's a crack in Hope and Carter's relationship. Steffy would love to use her friend again, but Ridge doesn't like playing dirty like that. It can only affect in trouble. Ridge has another idea. He's sure that between him and Brooke Logan, he thinks they can break Carter down. They don't want to hurt the company, but they might have to let Carter fail. Still, Ridge knows he has to leave Hope out of it or Carter will no way give them the time of day. He's clearly doing it again. Of course, we're talking about Liam Spencer as he's been quite the control freak. That's because he's trying to take control of Steffy Forrester's life again. Easily, he's none too pleased that Finn is Luna's real father and wants her to stay as far down as possible from the crazed woman. That's why he's also pushing Steffy to pull the draw on her marriage to Finn. And if she does that, there's no mistrustfulness that it might lead to yet another romantic reunion with Liam. Could that conceivably be what he wants at the end? The internet clearly did have a lot to say about this plot. Some observers have indeed taken to social media to write, Liam needs to mind his own business, and leave Steffy alone. This tells me that without Steffy, Liam has no storyline. Perhaps Luna can give Liam commodity to drink with her own special admixture. Another critic wrote, why does Steffy have to have help pushing Finn? If she wants a divorce, she can get a counsel and train herself. I would suppose she has grounds for it. What's the big deal? Liam should mind his own business and stay out of Steffy's marriage. He needs to get a life. And also there was this comment as well, please, give Liam to Steffy, that's who she deserves. Because we all know that Ivy is also in city and Liam will no way be true to his side juvenile Steffy.